Welcome to my latest case, the Haunted Carousel. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
Alright, testing. I spelled carousel wrong.
Okay, as always, your mission is to solve the mystery. You're going to step into my shoes and be my eyes and ears. It will be up to you to decide my every move. When you're in the center of a room, you can turn around in a circle to see the whole room. Move your cursor to the left or right edge of the screen and you'll automatically move in that direction. You can turn off this auto move feature in the game setup menu. A forward arrow allows you to advance in the direction you want to go. Likewise, a back arrow allows you to take a step back. Sometimes up and down arrows are available too. Give it a try. Find the forward arrow and take a step over to that round table to see what's there.
Testing, testing.
I always carry my magnifying glass with me to scan for clues. When it turns red, I know I'm onto something. Move your mouse until the magnifying glass turns red, and then click to zoom in. The magnifying glass comes in very handy. When it turns red, you can use it to open and close things, pick up objects, and move things around. When you want to go back to where you came from, or turn around, find where your cursor turns into an arrow at the bottom of the screen, and click. Take a few steps over to the desk and look for my room card key.
With this.
All right. When you find something useful in the game, you can pick it up and carry it around with you. Like that key. Go ahead and pick it up.
I'm doing one more thing and then we'll get started. I'm just editing part of the stream. Let's see. Nancy Drew. Haunted Carousel. Alright. I think that's it. It should be good. That looks pretty good. Alright. I think that's it. Alright, we are good to go. So, I didn't pick what level detective. Normally, I will pick a junior detective. Oh, there we go. New game. Yes.
Welcome to my latest case,
I'm
the
going to
Haunted
pick
Carousel.
junior
To start
detective.
playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial. Dear
Junior
Ned,
detective.
well, here I am at Captain's Cove Amusement Park, about to try to figure out what's behind all the weird things that have been happening here lately. First, a horse just disappeared off the carousel one night. Then, a little later, the carousel started spinning around all by itself in the dead of night, as if it was haunted or something. And then, last week, the roller coaster suddenly stopped in mid-ride for no apparent reason. Nobody was seriously hurt, but the park was shut down until the city knows for sure what caused the accident. I'm here because Paula Santos, the park's owner, is a friend of Dad's. She's putting me up at the Captain's Quarters Hotel, which is next to the park. I'm supposed to head over there right now and meet with a security guard named Harlan Bishop. I hope I don't let Paula down. Wish me luck. Ever yours, Nancy. P.S. There's a rumor going around that the park is cursed.
Oh.
Creepy, huh?
Little creepy. Alright, so I am gonna go to the computer. I have played this a little bit beforehand, and let me tell you, that carousel music definitely gets a little old. But I want to look at things to do. So we have to check in with Miss Santos. Her number is in the cell phone directory. We have to look at the carousel and head over to the park and look for the security guard. Alright. So I'm going to just call her since I got my phone here. Directory. Alright, Paula.
Paula Santos.
Hello, Miss Santos. It's Nancy Drew.
Hello. Have you been out to the park?
No, not yet. I thought I'd check in with you first.
You're all set. I told the guard at the main gate to keep an eye out for you. His name's Harlan Bishop. All the rides are shut down except for the carousel. I thought you might need to see it in action, but please, take a good look at the roller coaster even if you can't ride it.
First chance I get.
Great. Feel free to inspect the tracks all you want. I'm sure you'll do a better job than the police. They
Thank you.
looked around for 5 minutes, then left. Said as long as the insurance company was going to investigate, why should they?
Ooh. Okay.
Well, I'll see what I can do, Miss Santos.
I can't wait to hear what you turn up. Call me as often as you like. My phone's on and with me 24/7. Oh, and one more thing. Call me Paula.
All
right,
right,
Paula.
Goodbye, Paula.
She said, I do not trust the police. Like, right off the bat, we've got, like, some, very, not good police work, which I guess is pretty common. I don't know why I'm calling anyone. It's pretty common in a lot of, like, detective things.
What do you want?
Are you the regular operator?
I'm filling in for my cousin Amber. She took the week off on account of the amusement park being shut down. You don't want an outside line, do you?
Actually, I have a cell phone.
Good. Use it. An outside line will cost you an arm and a leg. Besides, I'm not sure how to get you one. So, Miss Oren, what do you want?
That's Drew? Nancy Drew?
Sorry, my cousin's handwriting reeks. So, what do you want, Miss Drew?
Actually, I just kind of wanted to see if the phone worked.
That's it?
That's it.
Serving you has been a pleasure.
Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go out. We're gonna go to the carousel. What's that?
A room service menu.
Okay.
All right.
Alright. Oh, pasta veggie platter. Look at these prices. These are pretty good. Alright. Dessert Captain's Cove Fun Day. Oh, this sounds nice. Yeah, wow, look at that. 65 cents for a soda. That's pretty nice. 60 cents for a coffee. Ooh. Alright, we are gonna go to the carousel and we have to talk to the security guard.
Will the young lady who just entered the park please turn immediately and enter the whale's mouth directly to her left? Thank you.
Oh. There he is.
Well, from the way you just marched right on in here past all those sorry we're closed signs, you're either who I think you are or you're one determined gatecrasher.
If you think I'm Nancy Drew, you're right.
That's a relief. It's too early in the day to go sicking the cops on anybody. I'm Harlan Bishop.
Must be pretty boring around here with the park closed.
Not really. In fact, I begged Miss Santos to keep me on while the park's closed. Even agreed to a pay cut.
You must
You
really,
must really like your job.
I've only worked here for a couple of weeks. I figured staying on while the park was closed would help me get up to speed on all the equipment and such.
That's fair.
Where did you work before you came here?
Oh, I worked in a store, department store, you know, as a security guard in Flemington, not around here.
That wasn't very convincing.
So is this your first encounter with a haunted amusement park ride?
Somebody swiped a horse off a carousel and now it's malfunctioning. The police don't think it's that big a deal, and frankly, neither do I.
Okay, we got a theme with the cops.
What about the roller coaster?
Accidents happen. course, Ingrid will tell you that these so-called accidents are really the result of the park's karma getting bent out of shape by negative energy or some such gobbledygook.
So who's
Who's
Ingrid?
Ingrid?
Ingrid Corey. You'll probably meet her. She's working during the shutdown, too. She's the park's chief engineer. Believes in all this wacky new age psychobiogenic stuff. Like if you eat food served by a waiter who's in a bad mood, you'll get scurvy or something.
Where can I find her?
First things first. You won't be meeting her or Elliot Chen, the park's art director, until after you go see the park's bookkeeper, Joy Trent. Miss Santos's orders. Joy pays all the bills, so she knows pretty much everything that's going on. Plus, she'll give you an access card. Miss Santos wants you to have the run of the place.
That would
That would
help.
certainly help.
Wait, hang on. I know Joy won't give you one of these, so I will. Here you go. It's a Captain's Cove fun card.
Oh.
Lets you ride the rides and play the games on the midway. Come
Okay.
back to me if you burn through that one and need another.
Am I not supposed to have this?
Well, see, Joy's just kinda joyless. It'd never occur to her that you might want to have some fun while you're here. Of course, she's a newbie too, like me. Maybe she'll come around. Anyway, here's a map of the park. I put an X where Joy's office
Cool.
is.
Alright.
I see you have a security camera trained on the carousel. Does that mean you got the theft of that
It's
carousel
up there.
horse
I
on
can't
tape?
point to it with
We
my...
didn't start
my
monitoring
arrow's
the
restricted.
carousel until after the theft. But we do have one of those so-called hauntings on tape.
Oh.
Want to see it?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I got the tape right here, all queued up.
Oh.
I played it for the police.
And I
Like
wanted to
said
add-
before, they weren't real impressed.
For anyone who is watching the stream now or the VOD,
There's no sound.
if
on
you
the tape, at
have
least.
a
The band
suggestion
organ started
for
up when
some
the carousel did.
small
Stayed on for about 30
horror
seconds, then
games,
stopped.
I'm working on getting Silent Hill to be able to play on the PC, but any horror games that you would like to see played, I would definitely appreciate the suggestion, because I want to play some scary games, but I'm not too sure where to start. I do have Dead by Daylight, but that's not really scary. Anyway.
Did you notice that burst of static just before the carousel started to turn?
Probably just a glitch in the tape. We use them over and over.
Have you tried to prove your screwed up wiring theory?
I ain't no cop. But now that you're here, maybe you can prove it for me.
Alright.
I'll see you around.
Go get 'em.
Okay, let's take a look around. See if I can click on anything. Oh. Oh. Is it just his?
Please don't open that.
Okay.
Sorry, bad habit.
Ooh. And I can't look at... Can I look at this? No. Nothing. Nothing. Oh. Can I look at anything over here? Also nothing. And we saw this when we came in. So it says, please keep all personal belongings in your locker. Nancy Drew visit today. Give pass. You got that? Map of park. And then send to Joy. And then we've got the police
The phone
department
number
number.
for the police. That might come in handy.
If only they wanted to do their job, it would be a little bit easier. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do since, you know, they were like, we're not going to investigate because the insurance company is investigating. And then the security guard is also like, I don't really care. So, you know, I don't know how helpful people like that are going to be. Anyway, Joy's office. Let's see. Hello, Joy.
Hello. Are you Nancy?
Yes,
Yes,
I
I
am.
am. You're Joy?
Joy Trent. Sorry about the mess. So, I'm supposed to give you an access card.
Yes, Ms. Santos wants me to have the run of the park.
You're wasting your time, you know.
Okay.
Excuse me?
You're only here because it makes it look like Paula Santos had nothing to do with any of this cursed garbage.
Are you saying she did have something to do with it?
I've seen how Paula runs the park. All she wants is to get more and more people through that gate. And what better way to do that than with a carousel that's allegedly haunted?
But why would she sabotage the roller coaster? She can't make any money with the park shut down.
She probably just didn't know the park would be shut down.
Is Ms. Santos aware of the way you feel about her?
Of course not. I don't want to get fired. Besides, nobody's been hurt, except that glorified con artist who claims his neck got injured, Lance Huffington. And the truth is, Paula offered me this job because she knew I needed the money, and I'm not entirely ungrateful. My father died recently. His estate is in bankruptcy.
Oh.
He used to be co-owner of the park. 2 years ago, he suffered a huge financial setback, and he had to sell his share to Paula. When he died 2 months ago, he was flat broke. Paula could have bailed him out, but she didn't. Frankly, I think the reason she hired me was guilt.
Right.
Right. I'm supposed to get an access card from you?
Uh-huh.
Here you go. That should get you into all the private areas of the park. But if you run into problems, don't come to me. Ask the chief engineer, Ingrid Corey. Her office is by the haunted house. The
Okay.
only other people in the park right now are Harlan Bishop and the art director, Elliot Chin. His studio is right by the treasure chest souvenir shop. But try not to bug him.
Does he not like to be disturbed?
He's behind in his work and needs to catch up. Ms. Santos has been getting on my case about it. Well, I think you have everything, so if you'll excuse me.
Oh, right. Thanks for all your help. Sorry if I disturbed you.
Alright, that was, I felt like kind of, some trauma dumping. Alright, nothing. Can we click on? No, no fish. I was hoping it would be like one of those singing fish. Alright, Galaxy Ballroom, Captain's Cove, New Jersey. Featuring conductor Shaw Bids and Nouveau Jersey Shore Orchestra. Nice. Let's see, anything else? Oh, there's the carousel. Galaxy Ballroom and Carousel. Captain's Cove, New Jersey. There's the
haunted
bar.
house used to be a ballroom. How's that for irony?
Okay. And the haunted house. Alright. So it's like the progress of the ballroom. Anything else? No. Blast off in the night rocket only at Captain's Cove. Nothing. What about this? Oh, this is a long one. Alright.
Maybe I should give Detective Paris a call.
Mike DeSalle, or Meg DeSalle, holds the jewelry he found hidden in the padding of the orbiter. According to Detective KJ Paris, more hidden valuables could turn up in the park. Oh wow, this is a long one. Alright, the
Hidden
orbiter.
jewels.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's what whoever stole that carousel horse was after. Jewels from that heist.
Music park ride yesterday closed. We found close to $50,000 worth of jewelry hidden in the padding. Wow, that lines the ride's backrest. Oh, that's a lot. Also, that's a lot of weather for those to have to go through. Alright, I felt something sharp when I strapped in. By the time the ride was over, I thought for sure whatever it was had totally stuck itself into my shoulder. Oh, it's because of the jewelry. Alright. Turned it over to the police. But among the items stolen when a thief. Okay. Valuable stuff. Interesting. Alright. And nothing else.
I really do need to get this work done.
Right.
Sorry. Alright. We are leaving. I guess we'll talk to the other people. See what's going on. So we talked to Joy. Do we want to pretend like we're walking through? So we can start here and then like take a trip around to get to Demons of the Deep Haunted House. Let's do that. Alright, Midway Games. So we are at the whatchamacallit. Oh, that's okay, that's it. There's not a lot. We are at the arcade. Nothing over here. Alright. Oh,
If I play this game, I can win an anchor.
Okay.
Nothing like a game of squid toss, is there? You have 4 fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Okay. I don't know. Oh, is that as far as it'll go? Alright, I'm gonna put it... Oh. None of those sounds sound good. Let's try that. I don't know how close it is. Oh. Nope. Okay. No, I can't. Okay. Let's try this again.
Lucky you! You're about to play squid toss. By the way, you have 3 fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Okay. So I'm not gonna go as far, right? That's as far as I can go. I'll go 1 back. And we'll do shrimp because that worked last time. Beautiful. Oh, okay, I have to do it again. That looks okay. Oh, it was not a... Oh. Oh, that was sad. Alright, I'm done with that for right now. Oh.
Let's play Swimmer Hitch. You have 2 fun credits left on your card. Your mission is to get the swimmer to
That
the
sounds
beach.
gross. Get the swimmer to the beach before the hurricane hits. Move the swimmer from right to left by clicking on the swimmer or on the obstacles in the swimmer's way. Alright. Vertical objects move up and down, horizontal objects move left and right, and square objects move up, down, left, and right. Okay. But keep an eye on the weather forecast to the right. If you don't reach the beach by the time the forecast says hurricane, you lose. Win all 3 levels and you get a seahorse token. Dive in. We're gonna go with medium. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, okay. There we go. Bam. Bam. Beautiful. Ooh, okay. Ba-da-da. I'm gonna send these down. Oh. Oh no, this is good. Oh. Oh, the storm's coming in. Oh, no, she's got a... Oh, oh. Here we go. Oh, no. I don't know about this. Oh, I'm doing very poorly. Oh, hurricane, hurricane. Oh, gosh. Now there's pressure. Oh, no. Ah! Ah! I don't know what to do. Oh. Well. Okay, let's try this again. I'll do one more. Oh, that might be it if I used this one. Oh,
We
well.
call this game Swimmer's Itch.
I've got 1 credit.
By the way, you have 1 fun credit left on your card. Your mission is to get the swimmer to the beach.
Okay. We've got this time. Maybe. Medium, because apparently I'm very, very bad at this. Bam. Oh, gosh, okay. Alright. Let's think about this one. Bam. Whew. I can't believe I got that. Okay. Goodness, that was stressful. That's kind of creepy too. Oh. Hello. This
Uh-oh.
one's...
Looks like it's out of order.
Okay. Can I look at it? No? Okay. Alright, I got the seahorse. Oh, I bet that's the one. Is that for the one that's out of order? Is there any more? Oh, okay. So we did midway games. Let's go to this one. That's creepy. Ooh. I don't like that.
It's locked. I wonder what the deal is with this red tag.
I don't know. Oh. Alright. Ooh. Okay. What about this? And I called service to request upgrade for the card reader. Below is a schematic for the circuit as it currently stands. Resistors are in parallel, waiting for delivery of a micro resistor. I split the circuit to allow easy soldering of macro resistor once it comes in. Krollmeister called and said that the total resistance for the upgrade has to be 15 ohms. They said the macro resistor will give 5 ohms of resistance. So whoever's hooking up the thing should hook the resistors in series. Resistor 1, resistor 2. Alright, hold on. Resistor 1, resistor 2? Okay, maybe it's hook resistor 1 and then hook resistor 2? Okay. Not entirely sure about that. Okay, that was it for that, so we're stopping at the carousel. Oh. Alright.
Welcome to the carousel. Uh-oh. You're using your last fun
Oh.
credit, so I'm keeping your card. But it's okay.
Oh, it
Just
keeps
get a
it.
new one.
Okay.
Mount up, mateys.
I was
Time
hoping
to
we
get
could
another
get to keep
card
it.
from Harlan.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I'm not doing any of
Carousel
this.
will be starting in 3 seconds, so
She
hang on
knew
tight.
exactly
Don't
which
forget to
horse
try for the
she was
brass
gonna ride.
ring.
Oh,
Yeehaw!
brass ring. Okay. Yes, she knew.
Here comes the brass ring.
Okay.
Get ready.
Oh.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, I'm getting seasick. Ooh, Nancy, this is rough.
Here comes again.
Alright. Nope. Guess I already got it. It don't matter. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, we're leaving. Okay, wait, hold on. Can I go? Okay, here we go. Alright. Moon glow. Is that it? Oh, starlight. Can I see any more? What about you? Oh. Okay. There we go.
This takes an employee access card.
Which I do not have, right? Oh, no, I do not have. What is this? I don't remember what this is. Alright. Oh, the music for this is kind of creepy, and
This
I
takes
need
an employee access card.
Okay. Oh, this carousel was created by Rolf Kessler. Oh. That looks like where the horse was? Is that where the horse was? Oh, I can't turn around. Can I go anywhere else besides this one? Moon glow? Yeah. Nope, can't do anything else. Okay. Oh, the music is really ominous right here. Nothing. Ain't got nothing. Alright. I think that's it for this one. Okay, and then we'll go to Ingrid. Alright. Hello, Ingrid. No.
Do you mind?
Oh. Oh, hello, Ingrid.
Looking for someone?
Oh, yeah.
If you're Ingrid Corey, not anymore.
That's me. Ordinarily, I don't do the hands-on work, and I'd be able to shake your hand, Ms.
I'm sorry, Drew. Nancy Drew. I'm helping Ms. Santos discover what's behind these carousel hauntings. Okay if I ask you some questions?
Sure. Oh my. You've got
Oh,
B3
my.
issues.
I do?
Vitamin B3. Niacin. The vibe you're giving off tells me you're low. Nothing that some natural peanut butter on a slice of whole wheat bread once a day won't fix.
Oh, okay.
Harlan Bishop mentioned that some of your beliefs concerning food were somewhat unconventional.
It just seems obvious to me that what you eat, as well as the psycho-spiritual conditions under which you eat it, results in what you are, that's all.
Alright.
Have you worked at Captain's Cove for very long?
A little less than 2 years. I started out in maintenance and worked my way up. I've held the supervisory position for the last 10 months.
Miss Santos asked me to figure out why weird things have been happening around here lately.
What's to figure out? Someone stole a horse off the carousel and now the park is cursed.
No one seems bothered by the fact that someone stole something from the park.
Why would someone steal a carousel horse?
Money. I hear they can be very valuable.
Alright.
Could I see the blueprints of the roller coaster so you can show me exactly where on the track it stopped?
I've looked all over for those blueprints and can't find them anywhere. I'm sure one of the other engineers knows where they are, but I'm afraid I don't. Sorry.
Okay. Oh,
How
we got a
well
whole
do
bunch
you
of
know
questions.
Harlan Bishop?
I know he's an ex-bouncer from Trenton.
Okay, there we go.
I also know it drives him nuts that this is one of the few places in the park he doesn't have a key for.
I'd
Alright.
like to take a closer look at the roller coaster, but the access card reader doesn't work. It's got this red tag on it.
Right. I was in the process of upgrading its main circuitry board. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait until I finish here. Unless you'd like to do it for me.
Do you really think I could handle it?
It's not exactly brain surgery. All you have to do is follow the schematic inside the reader. Here's the new macro resistor.
Oh,
When you
thank
see the board, you'll be able to see where it goes.
Okay.
You'll need to solder it in place. Which means you're going to have to get my soldering gun from Elliot Chen. Here's
Okay.
the engineering handbook I put together.
Oh gosh.
If
Okay.
you have questions about park-related electronics, it'll answer them. Keep it as long as you like. When you're all done, remove the red tag and take it to Harlan. That way he'll know it's safe to turn the power back on to the reader.
That's not my cell phone. It must be yours. Are you going to answer it?
No, that would be rude. I'll just call them back.
Mm.
So, once you get that tool from Elliot, you should be all set.
I don't seem to be having much luck using my access card. Am I doing something wrong?
I deactivated most of the readers because of the shutdown. Soon as I get done here, I'll get them online again.
Okay.
Sorry. Hey, if you come across a pair of pliers, hang on to them, okay? Mine are missing. Someone must have walked off with them.
Do you mind having to work during the shutdown?
Not a bit. Keeping those card readers functioning is practically a full-time job all by itself. Plus, I happen to adore my job.
Any advice on how to go about fixing the Midway game that's broken?
It needs to be reprogrammed. Open up the back. Should be some instructions on the clipboard. Check that handbook I gave you if they're too cryptic for you.
Okay,
But you'll
sweet.
also need the plug-in keyboard. And unfortunately, I have no idea where it is. One of my guys probably left it in the park somewhere.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
One open mind sees more than two open eyes.
Okay, kind of cryptic. So let's take a look around. Nothing. Fun. I like the little teacup ride. Nothing over here I can click on.
Do you mind?
Oh, yeah. Nope, sorry. I forgot. Oh, she's looking at cars. Okay. Oh, is that it? Can we not go over here? Okay, we can't. Oh, I like the little plants. Alright. And I can't read any of her notes, can I? Nope. Alright, I guess I will go out. We're gonna also see... I've heard that this is very bad. Calling a specific type of food bad and a specific type of food good. Like, having those labels is not healthy for you. So, she's behind on her, I don't know, food health ideas. Anyway, Demons of the Deep. This one's kind of... I like this one better. I didn't like the octopus with the eyes. Like, this one's supposed to be scary, and it's actually not as scary.
It's locked.
Oh, it does work. Okay, sweet. Oh. Odd sounds from below.
What is that noise? Sounds like it's coming from below.
Oh, keyboard. Oh. Okay. Can I get in? Oh, I have to walk past it. Oh, that thing is creepy looking.
Just an old radiator.
Yeah. Is that it? Oh wait, hold on, hold on. Did you just... Really? I can't click on nothing? Alright. Ugh, I have to walk past this thing again. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, is he broken? Oh gosh, he's creepy. Oh. Is that the... No. There's no more odd sounds? I feel like I'm... Well, I got the keyboard, but I feel like I'm missing something. Nothing? Can I look up? Can I... Nope. Is there anything I can click on in here? No. Oh, this place is I don't like... Haunted house is kind of right. The outside's cute, but the inside's got some uncanny valley problems. Nothing. Alright. Okay. I'm just shocked I can't click on anything else. But hey, at least I got the keyboard. Ugh. Really nothing. Alright. Out we go. I'm sorry I'm walking through this a whole bunch, but I feel like there's a trapdoor or something in here. Alright, that one was creepy. Let's go to Elliot. Oh, hello.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Take your time.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, that spin.
Out. And do not come back unless and until Joy Trent calls me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Let's go. Oh, what was the one place that had the key that I couldn't get access to yet? Was it the Title Terror? No. This one was the broken
Better
one.
not take the tag until I fix this.
Which one was the one that Midway? Or Carousel? Let's do Carousel. And then we'll do Midway. Alright, yes, there we go. So we got some that I couldn't get into. Now I can get into.
Guess I'm gonna have to call Tink. Whoever he is.
Tink. Alright. Call. Where's my phone? Let's call. Let's see what he's got to say. Hello.
This is Tink. Sorry, I'm busy fishing, which means you're gonna have to call me back.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. My number is 523-555-4399. If you could call me back, I'd really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This looks a little like the inside of my aunt's player piano.
Uh-huh.
I wonder what goes on this spool.
I have no idea. Alright, there's that one. I'm gonna say we're done with that one. Let's do this one now. Where's my card? Oh. 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 Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Time to start crawling.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy.
This goes to the space underneath the carousel.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, this is
Wonder
creepy.
what that is.
What is that? Is that another pole? Oh, this is creepy. Is that it? Is that all there is? What about... Alright, I'm gonna turn around. I think that's it. That's all we got. At least she didn't have to crawl for very long.
There's something up there. Looks like a letter.
It does. Can you get it, Nancy?
I can't reach it.
Alright.
I can't reach it.
Nothing here. Exit. Is that it? Can I not... Nothing else? Okay. Alright. Ooh, that was a lot. Let's see. What else? We've got... Oh, and we were gonna go to Midway Games. There we go. Alright, and I wanted to look at... Can I do anything? Okay, I now can do something with it. There we go. Okay.
The keyboard is missing.
We have a keyboard. Oh. Show startup. To update game, change function, call online directly below. Game over equals barnacle blast. If game over equals... Oh. I'm assuming your game function will always return to 0, 1, or 2. If not, we're toast. One. Alright, 0, 1, 2, 0. 0. Nope. 2. Ooh. 0. I don't know. Oh, I am unsure of this one. To update game, change function, call online directly below. That's it? There's nowhere else for me to click, so I'm assuming that's it. Well, let me zoom back in. Oh yeah, so that's it. Game over. Oh, and I can't do... So I'm gonna... Game over should equal 0, right? Oh, can I keep typing? No. Oh, here. Okay. Got this done, but how to find the power switch. Okay. The hardware upgrade must be added to the Krollmeister arcade game code. In the back of each Krollmeister arcade is a small video screen that contains a programming code. Use Krollmeister portable key, blah blah blah, got that. This can be done by simply adding the word super to the upgrade function and by entering the Krollmeister arcade game serial as the parameter. For example, if the upgrade function was called ping, and the serial number was UB4700, the new function would be super ping. Alright, so we need the upgrade function and the serial number. So wait, hold on. How do we know the serial code? There's no serial code. Am I missing something? Did it say serial in there? Ah, there it is. Okay, this is the beautiful part of Nancy Drew, where I find a notepad and I write down everything. So I've got, let's see, where's a pen? Alright. I'm gonna use... That's not a pen. Is it a pen? That's not a pen. Where's my pen? Oh, there we go. There we go. I got a pen. Alright. So the serial number is KM5200. Alright.
This takes an employee access card.
I'm so sorry, Nancy. My mistake. Alright. And what was the other one? The upgrade function was called ping. Alright. Alright. So it needs to be super, whatever the upgrade code is, and the serial number. Alright, I'm gonna write super. Oh, oh, so it is super. Barnacle Blast. Okay, KM 5200. Oh, I did it. Right? Is that it? I did it. Oh, I don't have a fun pass though. Okay, let's go get a fun pass. Harlan. Hello, excuse me, sir.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
Well, hold on. There
I
we
seem
go.
to have used
First
up all
off.
the fun on my fun pass. Did you say I could get another one?
I certainly did. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy.
Beautiful.
I'm afraid I got off on the wrong foot with Elliot. I spilled paint all over something he'd been working on.
Ooh, not good. The guy's already about a month behind in his work.
Any idea why he's so far behind?
He's a procrastinator. Doesn't really like to work, so he does whatever he can to avoid it. Puts things off till the last minute. Me, I get stuff done right away. You do too, I'll bet.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I try. Has he always been behind?
I guess he was doing okay up until about a month ago. Way I hear it, if he doesn't get caught up like fast, he's gonna be waving bye-bye like soon.
I found some kind of electronic device under the carousel. I'm pretty sure someone has been turning the carousel on and off at night by remote control.
Why would somebody want to do that?
I have no idea.
Whatever you found was probably just some kind of toy that fell out of some kid's pocket.
May I see that tape of the
Sure, why
carousel
not?
haunting again?
I got the tape right here, all queued up.
Alright, sweet. Which one is the one that's missing? Oh no, it's been missing. Okay, it wasn't missing in there. Or it is already missing in there. Alright.
I'll see you around.
Go get him.
Okay, let's head back out and around. I guess we're gonna circle. I guess that's what we do. We're gonna go to Midway Games and we're gonna play this because now we've got the pass. Beautiful.
Arr, time for a game of Barnacle
Oh,
Blast. You
okay.
have 4 fun credits left on your card.
Level 1
now
and level
blast
2.
all those nasty barnacles off the ship.
Okay. Oh. Oh, fancy. Use the paddle at the bottom of the screen to shoot the ball at the barnacle. Every time you blast a barnacle, your score increases. To control the paddle, use the keyboard and arrow keys. Alright. Angle of the balls bounce with the paddle. Alright. Faster you blast all the barnacles, the higher your score. Alright. We're gonna go with medium. Ooh, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, that is very, jumpy. That is very, very jumpy. Yeah, I'm not gonna do well on this one. That is super sensitive. We're like a little too far. This is a strategy. Alright. We're not doing bad. We're not doing bad. Ooh, that was a little rough. That's okay. Ah! Ah! Oh, I wish you could play this because it's so sensitive. Alright. I don't know how many lives I have. Do I have like a certain number of lives? You know what? I don't want to find out. Oh, there's a little quit bar, so I'm going to assume no. So maybe we can make it to the next level. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Hold on. I'm going to get situated. We're going to do this. It's going to be okay. Alright. That's interesting too, because as soon as I like fire it off, it doesn't go straight. Like it goes at an angle from the very beginning. So like it is not super predictable. There we go. Bam. Alright, you can do this. Oh, 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 oh. That one was good. Okay. We can do this. I think I've kind of got it. Knock on wood. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, oh, that was a close one. Oh. Oh, gosh. Okay, one last one. One last one. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get this. Oh my goodness, the stress. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Alright, you can do this. Oh my goodness, come on. This is like that... Oh, jeez. That DVD player thing. Where like it's gonna just go on... Okay, I'm ready for level 2. Is it faster? Is that what it is? I think it's a little bit faster. Oh gosh. Alright. Yep, just work your way through the whole top. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. It was like, try hitting it from different places. It's like, I can't control the dang paddle well enough to even try and hit it on different places. Ooh. Okay. Like, the idea of trying to do this, oh, really, really well. Oh, it's so stressful. Okay, come on. We got one left. One left. One left. You can do it. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. Game over. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. I only have one left, so I might as well try for this one again. Alright.
Lucky you! You're about to play Squid Toss. By the way, you have 3 fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Alright, so we had the first one. It was right here, and it was shrimp. Oh, launch. There we go. Good. Got it. This one, I think needed to be higher up. Was that it? No, too far. Alright. So we have to do this again. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to do this every single time.
Time to play Squid Toss. In
Alright.
case you were wondering, you have 2 fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Okay, so we're gonna try this again. So the first one was over a little bit and it was shrimp. Beautiful. The other one, I think I moved it too far, so it was all the way over, -1. And we did move it up to dolphin. That one worked. Alright. Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna say this is about the same, but higher? Can I? No, I can't change the... Oh, no. Way higher. Ah, I have to do it again. This one I'm not fond of.
Ahoy, matey! Welcome to the Squid Toss. After this, you'll just have 1 fun credit left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Okay. So the first one is this and shrimp. Wait, I'm second guessing myself. Alright, this one and shrimp. Okay. The second one is the same, where it's like all the way over, -1. But it's the one up. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm gonna write this down. Okay, so the first one was... So if we start in the center, it was 1, 2. 2 shrimp. The other one, well, 2, we're gonna say left and shrimp. The other one was 2 right and dolphin. And the last one, I don't remember what it was, but it has to be whale, because it has to go higher. Oh, the note-taking of Nancy Drew. Okay.
How about a game of squid toss?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. You are using your last fun credit, so I'm keeping your card. That's
All
no
right.
problem. Just get a new one. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Can do. Alright, so we had 2? No. It had to have been 1. It was 1 and it was shrimp. Okay. So the first one is 1 shrimp. The second one, it's not 2. It was 1. And it was dolphin. The other one is also 1. But this time, it's whale. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh, that was it. Oh, okay. I thought there was going to be more after that. Alright, so I think we've got all the coins. I'm not going to get anything yet, but... Ooh, I could get everything I ever wanted. Out of stock and out of stock. Alright, we are going to go... I'm going to go talk to Joy, because we need to talk to her about the... Oh, she's not there.
Who are you, and what are you doing?
Who said that?
I said that. Over here, on top of the cabinet.
Okay, hello, buddy.
Keep going. Over here.
Oh, he's
Please
little.
identify yourself.
I'm a detective named Nancy Drew, and you are?
I am Miles, the Magnificent Memory Machine. I receive and process video and audio input and make appropriate pre-programmed verbal responses.
All right.
Who programmed you?
It is my turn to ask a question. Nancy Drew,
Ooh.
why are you here when Joy is not?
Elliot Chen is kind of upset with me. I need to write her a note to call him.
There is a pad for leaving messages on the desk.
All right,
So,
my turn.
who programmed you?
Responding to the non-Joy entity is an unnecessary drain on my power units and is heretofore disallowed.
Oh.
What does that mean? Hello? Miles? I guess it means he's not going to talk to me anymore.
Mm-mm. No, Nancy, that was creepy. Okay. We have to leave her a note.
I can use this to leave a note for Joy to call Elliot.
Joy, please call Elliot. Thank you. Oh, gruff stuff stationery. That's cute. All right. Let's take a look around. Can I look at her desk now that she's... Wait, hold on. Go back, Nancy. Now that she's gone? No, I don't see anything else besides the little notepad. Let's circle. Nothing? Oh, I really can't see anything else. See, that's the difference between me and Nancy Drew. I would definitely be a little bit more nosy once people are gone, which I know is not the best role model for a kid's game, but me personally, I would have to know. Oh.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Paula Santos. You know, I just had a thought. There's a newspaper article and photo in Joy's office that I want you to be sure to take a look at. They're in a frame on the wall.
Yep,
I may have
saw
seen
that.
them. What are they about?
They're a little piece of park history. The guy in the photo found a bunch of jewels that had been stolen in a heist years ago and stashed away on one of the rides at Captain's Cove. The police said there was a good chance more jewels would turn up.
Maybe that's why someone stole that carousel horse, because there were jewels hidden inside it.
My thoughts exactly. I called the detective that was in charge of the investigation back then. His name is KJ Paris. He's going to call you. Oops, I gotta run. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Cool. Alright. We are going to go back to here. Maybe we'll give her a talk.
Hello, Nancy. Still on the case, I see.
I found something underneath the carousel that looks like it might be a remote control device.
Oh, I'd like to see it. Interesting.
Oh.
I looked under there. Wonder how I missed it. May I have this?
Actually, I'd kind of like to keep it.
Suit yourself.
Thanks for your help.
No big deal.
Oh, I wonder if she has a ladder or like something I can get the... Because there was that envelope and I wasn't able to get it. No, she's got nothing. I hope she leaves. I really want to see... See, this is what I'm talking about. I want to see what's in this bag.
Sorry.
Let's see. Was there anything else? No, no ladder. No way of getting up there. Alright, we're gonna go... let's talk to... Elliot. There we go. We're already over here. Okay.
Hello?
This is Detective K.J. Paris, Captain's Cove Police Department. Paula Santos asked me to call you. Said it concerned that heist out at Captain's quarters 23 years ago.
Well, I was thinking maybe the reason that horse was stolen off the carousel at Captain's Cove 2 weeks ago was because somebody thought there were jewels from that heist inside it.
Never occurred to me, but it's possible, I suppose. The thief's name was Chaz Dunning. Died in prison about a year ago. I'll tell you what. I'll make some calls, try to see if there was somebody he confided in before he died. Somebody who was recently released.
That would be fantastic.
That would be fantastic.
Well, as soon as I know something, you'll know something.
Thanks, Detective Paris. It was great talking to you.
Ditto.
$5 says it's gonna be that Harlan guy, just because he gives me weird vibes. Oh. Okay.
Wow, Miss Destructo returns.
You talked to Joy?
Imagine my surprise when she told me you're a detective.
I hope she also told you that I spent a full 10 minutes in her office without spilling a thing.
These things happen. So, I hear you're out to solve the curse of Captain's Cove.
What do you think caused the roller coaster accident?
That was no accident. It was sabotage.
Okay.
Do you have proof?
Not a lick.
Okay.
You know why? Because I'm pulling your leg, that's why. Come on. What do I know? I'm just an artist. Go ask our naturopathic engineer person.
Do you have any idea who stole that horse off the carousel?
Somebody who's into junk.
That's odd. Ingrid said carousel horses can be very valuable.
Well, when they're the original horses, they can be valuable, yes, but I was talking about the one that was stolen. It was not an original. Around 20 years ago, somebody bought one of the horses off the carousel. The guy who owned the park back then commissioned some hack to replace it.
And that's the horse that was stolen, the replacement?
Right.
The fact that the park is shut down must be kind of a relief for you.
You mean because I'm behind in my work? I'd be lying if I said the shutdown wasn't helping me get caught up. Meeting deadlines has never been my forte. But I certainly hope you're not suggesting that I arranged for the park to be shut down
You
by
never know.
somehow manufacturing this curse thing, because that would be ridiculous.
Ingrid said you have her soldering gun. I need to get it from you, if that's okay.
Yes,
You
please.
bet. Here you go. Been meaning to return it to her, but I've been a little busy.
Oh,
Great.
thank you.
Thanks. Do you see much of the other people who are working during the shutdown? Like Joy Trent or that security guard, Harlan Bishop?
Nah. Joy Trent, she's like invisible even when she's visible, if you get my drift. And that rent-a-cop, I've got no desire to see anything of him.
Why do you say that?
Dude is way too eager to make my business his business, that's all.
That's fair, because he wanted the key to the other place too, so it's a little sketchy.
I'll let you get back to work.
Rock on.
Alright, let's see what he's got around here. Ooh.
I can use this to measure. I can use this to measure.
What are you measuring?
I can use this to measure.
Alright, Nancy. Anything else? Oh. I was hoping she would take that and... Oh.
Could I have some of these tissue strips?
Be my guest.
Oh, why'd you need those, Nancy? I feel like she knows more than I do sometimes. I would like the ruler to be able to knock down the thing. I feel like that's more helpful than just leaving the ruler there. Oh. I don't know why she did that. Okay. Cool. Nancy? Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to leave.
Wow, 360 board feet. That's a lot of wood.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess that one's fine to keep. Papers that work when it comes to documenting our taxes and what we need to write off are fine, but he doesn't like it when I touch what looks like a board game.
Wow, a lathe.
Mm-hmm. Can I, Nancy? Okay. There's so many sticks that she could grab to get that letter off. Alright. And we got some books.
Mind if I look at this?
No, go right ahead.
A book on carousels. Cool.
Cool. Alright. Famous carousel carvers. 3 different carousel styles emerged. We've got the Coney Island style, the Philadelphia style. What else? Country fair style. Fantastic factoids. There's a lot of those. Side of the horse that faced out and was most seen by the public was called its romance side. Since it was the most visible side, it usually included much more detail than the inner. Okay. Ooh, the history of the carousel. Super fun. Carousel horses were often named when names would appear on the inside of their bridle, so we saw that. I bet that's gonna come up somewhere. Horses on the outside are bigger and more ornate than the horses on the inside, so they can be seen from a distance and will attract potential customers. I think I actually knew that one. And then we've got our band organ. Oh, I wonder if it's got any information. Nope. About how to repair it. I was gonna say there might be something in there. Alright, by 1920 most carousels in the United States were treating their customers not just to a cool, refreshing breeze as they rode, but to the bright, lively sounds of that distinctly American invention known as the band organ. Alright. Let's see, anything else? Nothing else. And he's, ooh. Interesting. Because they don't all move whenever you put the cursor on them. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go back to my hotel room real quick, and we're going to just cross some things off. And I might call Bess. I do love to call Bess. Friends. My father's, Palo Santos. Wants me to figure out what's happening. Alright, things to do. Use soldering gun to fix the roller coaster. Okay, roller coaster card reader. Get the letter down from the ledge in the gear room. Take a look around Ingrid's eye. Yeah, well, she's not there. Figure out the combination to Harlan's locker. Check out the roller coaster. Alright. How about inbox? Oh. No outgoing mail. This we usually get in the games where it says, oh, I'm sorry, but you can't email people. Welcome to your subscription to Sassy Detective Online. Electronic tip service for the modern detective. Alright. Sassy Detective Tip 57. Next time you want to hide a message in plain sight, write it on a piece of paper using nature's invisible ink, lemon juice. When you finish writing, you'll have what looks like a blank piece of paper, which the observant knows may smell faintly like lemon. But when you expose the paper to moderate heat, the message will appear. Just take care when applying heat to the paper. An iron on its very lowest setting will usually do the trick. Younger sleuths should seek parental supervision before using an iron. Very nice. And then turn the iron off when you're finished. And that's it. Okay. And the flag game. Line up 3 flags in a row or column. Line up 4 flags in a row or column. Oh, do we have to do it? Wait. What's this? Is she just... Nancy's like, I just have... Oh, okay. We just... We're just kind of hanging out playing a flag game. There's really not much more to this, is there? Is there a goal? Oh, okay, goal. That's it. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a lot of time. I didn't realize how little time you got. Let's Let's see. Oh, this is okay. This really is a time-consuming thing. There we go. Bam. This one's not bad though. I like games like this, but it feels like it's kind of like too easy, you know? Where you're like, oh, that one was a bad move. I don't know. It just feels way too easy. Like I could just move these everywhere. Alright, what else have we got? Oh, there we go. There's that one. I don't know if I'm... Oh, okay. I get more time every time I get something. Okay, I was like, I feel like I keep running out of time, but I'm really not at all. Which is kind of nice. It's... Again, it feels a little like cheating. Like, this feels like a little too easy. Like, way too easy, actually. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. I'm super focused on this. It is kind of addictive now. I do kind of like this. I spoke poorly of it too early. It was very, like, relaxing. Especially because there's not as much pressure. Since I get more time every time I get something right. So I feel pretty chill. What else have we got? Ooh, it's getting tougher. Sort of. Unless everything's kind of blending together for me, which might be the case, honestly. Feels like a lot of the same thing visually. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed one. Oh, well, that's okay. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, no. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. Well, that's that. Okay. Oh, I forget my to-do list. I really got into that. Alright, keep checking email. Alright, nothing but Sassy 57. Use soldering gun and get that letter down from the ledge in the gear room. Take a look around Ingrid's. Okay. So we're gonna go to... Was it the What had it? Oh, it was the game. It was, or not the game, the, the coaster, right? Alright. Oh, another phone call.
Hi, Nancy. KJ Paris. I got some preliminary info on that jewel thief. You know Chaz Dunning?
Great, let's hear it.
Okay. Before he died, he got to be real good buddies with his cellmate at New Jersey State Prison. And his cellmate was paroled less than 2 months ago.
I think it's going to be
Do
Harlan.
you know the guy's name?
Well, apparently he's used a lot of aliases. The guy I talked to wasn't sure which name he was released under, but he did give me a description. Dark hair, medium build, clean-shaven, heavy Jersey accent. Like I said, I'm still in the process of making calls. I just thought I'd let you know what I had so far.
Thanks, Detective. You've been a big help.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a book. Oh, look at what she said. Okay. Arcade. From time to time, manufacturers the arcade game. Follow the manufacturing instructions. The section on soldering and circuits for additional information. Okay, we did all that. It's just the soldering and circuits. Alright, circuits. Oh gosh, okay. The most important rule in working with electrical equipment is to make sure that all power sources are disconnected. That's okay, everything's turned off. Before working on any circuit, serious injury or death can result. Let's see, resistors reduce the amount of voltage or current in an electric circuit. Think of a resistor as a dam holding back the electrical power. Resistors have different values. The value of a resistor is measured in ohms. The lowers are commonly used resistors. So we have a 5 ohm resistor, right? 5 ohm is, oh, my pen's not working. I'm writing this down. Is green. Hold on, we're getting a different pen. Alright, is green. Okay. 30 ohm is orange. 10 ohm, I don't know if I'm going to need all of this, is bronze, black and black, and 100 ohm is bronze, black, and bronze. Alright, the amount of total resistance depends on how the resistors are placed. Resistors can be placed in series or in parallel. If several resistors are placed in a series, one after the other, then the total resistance is the sum of the values. Alright, so this would be, in the diagram above, there are 3 resistors with the totals, with the values of 10, 30, and 100. The total is going to be 140. Resistors placed in parallel, i.e. in separate circuits that later meet up, have a more complex formula to compute total resistance on a circuit. Consult your manager on this issue. When repairing or adding a piece of equipment, be sure to examine the specific instructions for the resistance required on the circuit board. Alright, how about soldering? Or soldering. Soldering is a way to create an electrical current or electrical link between elements of an electronic current circuit. Oh my goodness, I can't read. A soldering gun is used to perform this task. The soldering guns we use in the park are state-of-the-art. Simply place the point of the gun on the area you wish to solder and click. If a solder is already in place and the gun is used on the area, the solder will be removed. Take care in choosing which elements to solder. Improper connections can result in a short circuit. Alright. Let's see. We need what? Call the service request upgrade. We need 10 and 30. The total resistance for the upgrade has to be 15 ohms. They say that this is 5. So it has to equal 15. This one is 30. This one is 5. I think What do I... Does it have a... Oh. Oh. Okay. This is the first one. 5, wait, hold on. This is 10. So this needs to be 15. Right? 10, 30, 15. So that means I have to do stuff with this one. Let's see. This is the first one. Put that back on.
That's not right.
No. Alright, how about...
Uh-oh. According to Ingrid, you not only fried that particular card reader, but you short-circuited the entire system. She says it'll take days to repair the damage, maybe even weeks.
Ooh.
Oops. Guess I really blew it. As it were.
I'm not in the mood for lame jokes, Nancy, nor am I in the mood for paying for any more of your mistakes. So guess what? You're off the case.
I mean, okay. It's more of your loss. Alright. Second chance. Okay, can I change? It just has to be 15, right?
There, that looks
okay.
right.
Alright, that was kind of a guess, but cool. Alright, card reader. Card reader.
Oops, no power.
No power? What? Oh.
This takes an employee access card.
Excuse me, sorry.
This takes an employee access card.
No power. Oh wait,
Oops,
I have to go talk
no
to
power.
what's his name, don't I? Was it Harlan? Oh, oops. Was it Harlan? I think it was Harlan.
Hey Nancy, what's up?
Could you turn the power back on to the card reader outside the roller coaster? It's all fixed. Here's the tag.
You bet. I'll just switch the circuit back on and you'll be all set.
Does that sound like a New Jersey accent? He could have dyed his hair, but does that sound like a New Jersey accent?
Ingrid said you told her that you were a bouncer before you came to work here. In Trenton, not Flemington.
Right. I was. For a while. I've held almost every guard-type job there is.
Oh,
Lived in
yeah,
a
I
lot
think
of
that's...
different places, too. Trenton, Jersey City, Flemington, Cape May.
Very interesting. Jersey City. I'll see you around.
See you around.
Knock 'em dead.
Alright, bye Jersey City. Alright. Let's go to the roller coaster. Beautiful. I'm so excited. Oh, look at this. This looks so cool. Alright. Oh, is this it? Emergency stop?
This looks like one of Joy's.
Okay. I don't know why that was the first place we went. Oh!
I'm trapped!
What? Excuse me?
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
To get my foot loose, I need to switch the track somehow. Looks like I have to reconnect these wires.
Oh, to what?
There are 6 ways to connect these.
You were electrocuted?
Oh.
That's what Harlan said must have happened. I was out cold when he found me.
I can't afford to have you blundering around the park getting into accidents, Nancy. My insurance rates are high enough. In other words, you're off the case.
Alright, second chance. We had a bunch of second chances. Alright.
Ow!
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
trapped.
This is stressful. Am I just gonna die a whole bunch? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
To
get my foot loose, looks like I have to reconnect these wires.
Oh, wait. Oh, do you see that? There's like a color underneath, kind of. I'm guessing.
Now I can turn the power on, and there are 6 ways to connect these. I'll just have to try them all.
Oh.
You were electrocuted?
That's what Harlan said must have happened. I was out cold when he found me.
I can't afford to have you blundering around the park getting into
Oh, because I
accidents,
didn't turn the
Nancy.
power back
My
off.
insurance rates are high
Okay.
enough.
I
In
was
other
like,
words, you're off the case.
how do I do this without... Okay. Here we go. I just have to turn the power off.
Ow!
Okay, we're
I'm
stuck.
trapped.
I know. I'm sorry, Nancy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right.
To get my foot
Okay.
loose, I need to... Looks like I have to reconnect these wires.
Red. We're gonna go with green, and we're gonna try blue. All
Now I
right.
can turn the power on, and there are 6 ways to connect these. I'll just have to try them all.
All right. We had red at top, red in the middle, green, blue. Power.
That's not right.
We have red on the bottom, green. Oh, blue.
That's still not right.
All right. Red on the top, green, blue.
Still not...
Oh! Ah, I did it again.
You were electrocuted?
I know.
That's what Harlan said must have happened. I was out cold when he found me.
I can't afford to have you blundering
I
around the
know.
park getting into accidents, Nancy.
That was
My
me.
insurance rates are high enough. In other words, you're off the case.
Oh my goodness. All right. Okay.
Ow! I'm trapped.
Uh-huh. All right, come on, Nancy. Let's go. Let's do this.
To get my foot loose.
All right,
Looks
we're
like
gonna
I have
put
to
red on
reconnect
the
these
bottom.
wires.
Green, blue.
Now I can turn... There are 6 ways to connect these.
All
I'll
right.
just have to try them all.
Green, blue.
That's not right.
All right, red in the middle. Green, blue.
I need to divert the roller coaster to the other track.
Hey, is that it? Oh my goodness. We almost got crushed by that terrifying 3D shark model. Whew. That was a short roller coaster. Okay. Is anyone else scared? I was a little scared. Ooh, the bloody handprint is kind of sketchy. Oh, we're not going to talk about that? I thought she would be like, that's kind of sketchy, but okay. Okay. Is there anything else I can do? No. Nothing. Alright. We're gonna go... I wonder if I can use the pencil to get the... Let's go back to the carousel. The thing on the carousel. I might be able to. This music is horrifying. Alright.
I can't reach it. I
Okay.
can't reach it.
No.
I can't reach it.
No pencil. Okay. Back out we go. Worth a shot. The zebra seems very out of place. Alright, let's go talk to Joy. Let's see if she's back.
Need something?
Do you ever talk to the other people who are working during the shutdown?
I'm not very good at socializing. I couldn't even tell you what any of them look like, quite frankly. I go to work, I go home. That's pretty much my life.
Someone activated the roller coaster while I was standing on the tracks just now. I barely managed to escape.
Really? Are you sure it was on purpose? Maybe you accidentally tripped a switch or something.
It was no accident. Does this pencil I found by the tracks look familiar?
That looks like one of mine. But I didn't leave it there. I mean, just because you found one of my pencils, that hardly proves I'm guilty of something.
Joy, while you were gone, the Nancy Drew entity came in here and snooped.
You were snooping around in here?
Well, I came in here looking for you, yes, but...
An analysis of sensory input shows that the Nancy Drew entity entered the immediate area during your absence and exhibited non-random seeking behavior.
Okay.
I was just trying to do the job Ms. Santos asked me to do. I didn't know I was being watched.
My father was a frustrated inventor. After he died, I discovered that in his study. In his will, he said he made it just for me. I don't have room in my apartment, so I brought him here. I keep him covered when I know I'm going to have company. As you noticed, he can be kind of a blabbermouth.
Yeah, why is he not covered now?
Blabbermouth is without meaning to
Miles, the magnificent memory machine.
Why does he call himself the Magnificent Memory Machine?
My father said he invented Miles in order to reacquaint me with my childhood. It always bothered him that I was never as happy-go-lucky as he was. What am I, Miles?
Joy Trent is a party-pooping stick in the mud.
You know,
So my father programmed him with a bunch of riddles designed to reconnect me with long-lost memories from my childhood.
that sounds great, but also, like, your dad calling you, like, a party pooper and stick in the mud is sort of, like, rude.
That sounds
He's like,
fascinating.
here you go, here's
I
a
don't
robot
see it
that
way at
insults
all.
you.
I don't want to relive my childhood. My mother died when I was 4.
My mother died when I was really young, too. Maybe I could help you.
I should be mad that you were snooping around in here. But the truth is, I think it's neat that you're so gutsy. Especially since I'm
Oh,
so
that's nice.
not gutsy. Oh, what the heck. Okay, Miles, let's hear the first riddle.
Here is the first riddle. Listen carefully. To be told a truth long since put away, bring me the silvery remains of a 4-bit day.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I knew it would be a waste of time.
Maybe it'll ring a bell with somebody else. I'll ask around.
Do what you want, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Okay. That was interesting. Let's go talk to some other folks. How about Elliot? We haven't checked there in a while. Hello, Elliot.
Nancy, you're a procrastinator's dream. Know that? Come in. Ask me questions. Ask me lots of questions.
I found this receipt on the floor. Looks like you bought a lot of basswood recently.
I'll take that. Thank you.
I know you're busy, but I was hoping you could maybe help me solve a riddle. If I asked you for the silvery remains of a 4-bit day, what would you give me?
A riddle. I love riddles. Okay, let's see. Silvery remains has to be something silver that's left over, right? Okay, now, if 2-bit means worth a quarter, 4-bit would mean worth 2 quarters. Quarters. Captain's quarters, maybe?
The hotel adjacent to the park?
Captain's quarters day. Day, spelled D-A-E, as in Sunday.
Sunday.
That's it. There's this fantastic sundae you can get only at the hotel. They call it a fun day.
We read
It's
about
been their
that.
specialty for like centuries. Comes with a souvenir spoon. Silvery, as in spoon, get it?
Elliot, you're a genius.
Next riddle, come on. I'm on a roll, baby. I'm in a groove. Bring it on.
I'll let you get back to work.
Keep it real.
He was so excited and we ruined it for him. Alright. Still nothing. I can't go over there. I forgot about that. Alright. Let's go ahead and go back and we'll grab the sundae. Why not? Alright. Hello. Can I have a sundae?
Hotel operator, what do you want?
Sunday fun day.
I'd like to order a fun day, please.
2,480 calories worth of sheer heaven plus one official Sunday souvenir spoon coming right up. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Serving you has been a pleasure.
That's like... Oh, thank you. Beautiful.
That was
Oh, she
so
ate it.
good.
Souvenir spoon. I'm surprised she didn't eat it with a souvenir spoon. Alright. Was that it? Oh, no. Okay, that's it. Alright, let's check our to-do list. Give a souvenir spoon to Miles and see what happens. Keep checking email. I don't know about that letter. Let's see what else is there. Take a look around while Ingrid's not there. Figure out combination of Harlan's locker. Alright. Actually, let's check our email. Oh, news from home. Subject, news from home. Dear Nancy, Yesterday, after you left, To Go, was playing with his yellow squeaky toy in the family room. It rolled underneath the TV cabinet. I tried to get it out with the yardstick, but I couldn't reach it. Now all To Go does, I'm gonna just keep calling, I don't know if it's Togo, but I think it's To Go, does is lie there in the family room and whimper. He won't even eat. As you know, that toy was his favorite. But don't worry, I'm going to go to the pet store as soon as it opens and get him a new one. Love, Hannah. Alright. Love you too, Hannah. The fun day. Alright, let's go check on Ingrid. I think that's a good step. Alright. Ingrid.
It's locked.
Oh.
It's locked.
Armed. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay, no, Ingrid. How about, let's talk to Joy. We'll just give her a spoon. We're already here. Hey, buddy. You want a spoon? Oh, no. He won't take it. Okay, let's talk to her.
Any luck?
I'm pretty sure Miles wants us to bring him the souvenir spoon you get when you order a Fun Day Sunday at the captain's quarters. I have one right here.
Give it to Miles and see what happens.
Lay it on me.
Oh. Okay, here you go. There you go.
The scan is complete. The object is correct. Your mother used to take you for a Sunday at the captain's quarters almost every week. Do you remember, Joy?
The captain's quarters fun day. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I was so small, I always had to sit on my mother's lap to eat it. I wish I could remember what she looked like.
Don't you have a picture of her?
You were very little when your mother died, Joy. Your grief came out as anger. Before your father could stop you, you destroyed every picture of your mother that he had.
That's sad.
I did that? No. My father told me he had gotten rid of them. He always said some things are better left forgotten. Oh my gosh. I'm the reason I have nothing to remember her by.
This is really sad. Okay.
I'm sure your father helped you shut out the truth in order to spare your feelings.
Uh-huh.
The older your father got, Joy, the more he realized that life is nothing but memories. He realized that even bad memories have a place in a good life.
Mm-hmm.
That is why he invented Miles the Magnificent Memory Machine.
Oh, is that it? Oh, we get something back?
Here is the second riddle. This one is written down. Please remove it.
It's just a blank piece of paper.
All right.
You and your mother used to love to play this game, Joy.
Once again, I have no idea what he's talking about.
You know, some of the things your father wants you to remember may be pretty painful.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to go on?
If you still want to help me, please, Nancy, keep going. I feel like a door somewhere is starting to creak open.
Okay.
I'm kind of scared to open it, but I also kind of know I have to.
Okay.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
You're the greatest.
This is, yeah, it's a little sad. All right. So, I remember the thing about the iron. I am going to go to the captain's quarters because I do remember this from, I played the beginning, like maybe 5 minutes of it early on, and I was just exploring in the hotel room, and there is an iron over here. So we've got an iron here. It was low heat. I'm gonna put this here. Oh. We'll do it again. Okay, one more.
The first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune plus 1 mouth organ plus 1 smidgen of talent equals 1 happy Miles.
All right. We're gonna turn that off. I'm gonna put
I
that
need
on.
to turn the iron on.
Why? I don't think we do, Nancy. Yeah, okay. Alright. So it was just an automated response. I was like, we had finished that. I really don't think we need it anymore. Anyway, we have this. I'm assuming, because one of the prizes for the Midway games was a harmonica. So I think we're gonna get a harmonica. Alright, we've got this. Oh. This one. And this one. Did I not submit the correct tokens? Did I put them all in and... Okay, alright, there we go. I got really nervous. I thought I lost them. A harmonica. I wonder if I can get the other stuff. Alright. Can I get firecracker with this? Oh, returning crew. Alright, let's see, let's see. Where is it? Oh! I have all of them still. Oh, I got a firecracker. Alright. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's not a firecracker. That's how I'm gonna get the letter. Okay. What about this one? Let's get the shark. Oh, wait, hold on. No? I can't get the shark? Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, look at the little guy! Thank you. Beautiful. Alright, let's get a boat. Oh! I'm getting so many toys. This is so nice. Alright. Oh, hold on. We gotta click it. Oh, we can't click it. Okay. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff. I'm honestly most excited to go to the carousel. Because I really want to get this letter down. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Sweet. Can I go up? Bam. Oh no, here we go.
If I could win the paper yo-yo I saw in that prize machine, I could use it to knock that letter down.
Already did it. Amelia Kessler. Oh.
The ballroom? That's what was converted into the haunted house.
My dearest Amelia, the work goes slowly, but it goes. I just completed the 5th horse, my favorite so far. I call him Foxfire, which is a phosphorescent fungus that grows on rotting wood. I've always thought fondly of that name. Okay. Every night, music plays in the ballroom above my workshop. Every night, 100 feet scamper back and forth overhead. Ooh. When I complained to Mr. Rousseau, he said that if I worked in the daytime like everyone else, there would be no music to bother me. He doesn't understand that I can only work when the world is as I feel. Ooh. Dark, dangerous, and unknowable. But you understand, my darling wife, you are the only person on earth who has ever understood everything that can be understood about me, and I miss you terribly.
There was a door to Kessler's workshop by the radiator in what's now the haunted house.
Okay. The radiator stands guard outside the door to my workshop, as cold and heavy as my heart. Oh, this guy is dramatic. Awaiting your return, you must come back to me, Amelia. Your father was loath to give me your address. I promised him things will be better, I now promise you, when you return. But what if you don't read this? What if it comes back unopened? Or worse, what if it never comes back, and neither do you? Your rejection would be unbearable. This guy is very dramatic. Perhaps I shall mail this letter tomorrow, but I know now that I cannot mail it today, my beloved. I don't have the courage. I cannot take the risk. I love you too much. Yours forever. Oh my goodness. Yours alone forever, Ralph. Rolf. Alright. Let's go to the weird, whatchamacallit? The haunted house. Where was it? This one.
It's locked.
It is locked, Nancy. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. Alright, now let's go. We are gonna go in here. Oh, so creepy. I don't like this. This is the... Like, the fish are fine. I don't care about the fish, but that face is so creepy. Alright. There we go. Ooh, and I bet...
That symbol looks familiar.
Yep.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh. I can't do nothing with it? Is that it?
It's locked.
Alright. Let's go see if we can scrounge up a key of some sort. Ugh. The weird, creepy guy. it? You hear the noise? I hear it too. Alright, let's go talk to Ingrid.
It's locked.
Oh wait, we can't talk to Ingrid. Where are we gonna go next? Let's talk to Joy. See if she's got anything.
Any luck?
There was a message written in lemon juice on that piece of paper Miles gave us. We're to play the first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune on a mouth organ for Miles.
My favorite band organ tune? I don't even know what a band organ is. Or a mouth organ either, for that matter.
A band organ is what usually plays the music you hear when you ride a carousel.
And a mouth organ is a harmonica.
Thanks, man.
You used to play the harmonica for your mother all the time, Joy.
Oh.
Your favorite tune was the one you heard on the carousel?
It couldn't have been. I never rode the carousel. I always thought it was stupid. I thought all the rides in the park were stupid.
Is that all you can tell us, Miles?
I have been programmed to give you one hint. The tune is on the 3rd roll. You will have to think about this one. End of hint.
Oh, I'll think.
It's all yours, Detective. As usual, I'm stumped.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I'll be right here.
Alright. So I'm gonna walk out and then we're gonna talk to Tink. Because I think we've got his phone number saved. We should. Yep, there he is.
Yeah, this is Tink.
Yes, hello. My name is Nancy Drew.
I never heard of you.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to help Ms. Santos figure out what caused the roller coaster accident that shut down Captain's Cove.
So why are you calling me? I run the carousel. I don't know from coasters.
Well, to make a long story short, I need to find out the name of the band organ song that's on the 3rd roll.
What for?
That's kind of where the long story part comes in.
I haven't got time for long stories. Besides, how do I know you even know Miss Santos?
Look, if you want to call her, I've got her number right here.
I didn't drive 900 miles into the Canadian wilderness to call my boss. Anyway, I can't help it. I got no idea what song's on the 3rd roll. Only way you're gonna find out is to play it.
Does a band organ still play paper rolls?
You bet. Just flip the switch from CD to roll. Of course, you're gonna need roll 3, ain't you? It's in the cabinet in the gear room.
You mean the one that's locked?
18939.
Oh, 18939.
That's a combination. Oh, and one more thing. You're gonna have a problem when you go to load the roll on account of...
Oh.
Holy moly! I either snagged a greyhound bus or the biggest fish in the Chapleau River is right here in the end of my line. I'm sorry, hon, I gotta go.
Okay. 18939. Was it on here? Was 18939 on this? I don't remember there being a combination on this though. I don't remember. I know there's the one on what's his name's. But I do not remember it.
I wonder what goes on this spool.
Well, obviously a roll.
Something's missing here. I better turn this off.
Okay. I do not remember. Is the other one on the inside? Maybe. Oh, in the cabinet in the gear room. So yes, it would have to be. Alright, we've got... Oh, okay. I don't know how we... Oh. Oh, this is weird. Alright. Can I? No, I can't. Oh, oh. How do you get it so it's super specific? Alright, how about we'll do this 18939. I don't know how. Because I can't, like... Alright. We want it... I'm gonna start over. We've got... 18. This is wrong time. Oh wait, hold on. We have to go past it, right? 39. Oh. Crap. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Okay. We've gotta go this way. No. I'm gonna say 18. 9. 39. No. Something's up with that. I don't know what's up with that, but something. Alright, let's go talk to someone. Because I'm not entirely sure how to solve that just yet. And I might honestly call... Bess, because she is pretty good with random things like that. I am going to look at my to-do list and see if anything popped up. Things to do. Open the cabinet in the gear room and find the third roll. Look for the third roll, whatever that means. Find the key to that hidden door on the radiator. Alright. Time to call Bess. Let's see. Directory. Give her a call.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's Nancy.
Oh, hey, Nancy.
Whoa, you were obviously hoping I was someone else.
Well, kinda.
No.
Okay, so who is he and where'd you meet him?
Oh, Nancy, his name's Matt, and he is so cute. He works the concession stand at the movie theater in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
A cute guy with an endless supply of gummy bears and butter flavoring. Right at his fingertips.
That sounds
We're
great.
talking major crush.
Hey, George, good, you're there too.
Oh.
Barely. I almost got caught standing between Bess and the phone just now. When it rings, she's like a one-woman cattle stampede.
What happened to caller ID, Bess?
My parents yanked it.
She wouldn't pick up when it was some loser she didn't want to talk to. Her mother got tired of hearing the phone ring all the time.
Not all those calls were from losers. Sometimes I was playing hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, how are things at the amusement park?
I met the security guard, Harlan Bishop. Nice guy. Except when I asked him where he worked before. He seemed kind of evasive.
Is he cute?
Bess, what difference does that make?
Ugly people have chips on their shoulders and are more likely to commit crimes, George. I read that somewhere. Either read it or saw it on Oprah.
He's from New Jersey. I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, I guess that's not surprising. But if he was evasive, we know what that means, don't we, Bess? Suspect list.
Oh.
I think I might know why somebody stole that horse off the carousel. They were looking for jewels that had been hidden inside it after a hotel robbery.
Hidden jewels? I love it! That's almost as good as buried treasure!
But if they recovered the jewels, why is the carousel still going around by itself?
I'm not sure yet, but the detective who is in charge of investigating the robbery is helping me look into it.
Don't let George discourage you, Nancy. I, for one, think you're on the right track. You can never go wrong when jewelry is involved.
There was a brochure for a sports car in Ingrid's work area, the Pandora 2XS.
That is like the hottest car ever.
One of the most expensive, that's for sure. She must make a ton of money.
Either that or she's about to come into a ton of money.
The engine oil thickens.
I finally met the park's art director, Elliot Chen. We kind of got off on the wrong foot, but he's real friendly to me now.
But is he too friendly? That's the question.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to deflect suspicion by making nice.
That could be. I do get the feeling he knows more about the carousel than he lets on.
Uh-oh. Sounds like another candidate for the suspect list.
I almost got creamed by the roller coaster when I was on the tracks looking around, and I don't think it was an accident.
Someone tried to kill you? Ouch.
I found one of Joy's chewed-up pencils just before it happened, but she says she doesn't know how it got there.
Just from now on, stay away from that coaster, Nan. Stick to the carousel. Man, I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
I found out that after Joy's mother died, she was so distraught that she destroyed every single picture of her mother that her father had.
Yikes, that's a little twisted.
The really weird thing is that she'd completely blocked it out of her memory. She thought her father had destroyed all the pictures.
Sounds like she could use a good shrink.
I'd leave her on your suspect list, that's for sure.
I found out that the man who may have hidden jewels in that stolen carousel horse died in prison. But his cellmate, who apparently looks a lot like Harlan Bishop, was recently released.
Harlan just started working there, right? And
Yeah, like
he
2
doesn't
months
like
ago.
to talk about where he worked before, right? I think you're onto something, Detective Drew.
Got anything for me in the way of hints?
Make sure you check out everything in Joy's office, especially the thing that's black and white and red all over.
Alright, we got it.
Catch you guys later.
That's a lot of the
Be
newspaper.
careful. Good luck.
Alright, what else do we have? Oh, let's look at our to-do list. I just looked at this, but still. Find the key to the hidden door by the radiator. Find out what Joy's favorite band or tune is. We got anything else? Okay, oh, I should check my email. Take a look around while Ingrid's not there, but we can't go in right now. Figure out the combination of Harlan's locker. Oh, not journal. 18938 or 18939. Who's from home? Oh, more notes. Oh, okay. Dear Nancy, I went to every single pet store in River Heights, and wouldn't you know, not one of them carries yellow squeaky toys. To Go hasn't budged from in front of the TV cabinet. He still refuses to eat, and I'm getting worried. You know how I fret when you Drews don't eat. So I called your father, and he arranged for 2 men to come over later on today, unplug all those cables and wires, and move the cabinet. He wasn't real happy about it, but I told him it's what you'd want. Love, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. Alright. Detectives go about solving a case that's dictated by his or her personal style. Oh. Take our quick survey and see what type of detective you are. If there were a Magellan Award, you'd win it because you like to tackle a mystery by going absolutely everywhere you can see and seeing absolutely everything there is to see in places related to the crime. Face to face, you'd take it home because there's nothing you like better than to interview suspects in person. If they have information, then by golly, you're going to get it out of them. A phone to face award, you'd get it because you prefer gathering the facts over the phone. The only thing you like better than having someone's phone number is using it. 9 lives, when you're not afraid to do so. I do a lot of second chances because there's usually an award you get at the end of the game, and I'm assuming this is the one I'm gonna get because that wire task where I kept getting electrocuted really messed me up. Puzzle Master Award, they give it to you because puzzles don't puzzle you at all. The harder they are, the better you like it, and the faster you solve them. Puzzles are your life. Alright, tenacity, you never let it go, because even if it takes you days, weeks, even months, to crack. So if I keep playing this over a long, long period of time, I would get the tenacity award. Avid reader, because they're reading everything. Open to suggestions award. It would be yours because you see nothing wrong with asking other people what they think you should do. Okay, so if I keep getting suggestions. Next time you find the bad guy closing in on you, remember that you can often escape by distracting him. Direct his attention to something valuable that you have. Your watch, wallet, purse, even your weapon. Oh. And toss it aside. Or, if the situation warrants, toss it at your would-be assailant. A moment or two of distraction is usually all the mentally and physically agile detective needs to make a successful escape. Okay. Thank you. Alright. I wonder if I can order me more food. Can I order some?
Hotel operator, what do you
Yes, I
want?
can. Ugh, that sounds gross though.
I'd like to order the pasta and veggie platter with orange juice instead of a soft drink, please.
Health nut, huh? Well, whatever. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
What?
Serving you has been a pleasure.
Thank you. Beautiful. That was fast. I hope this is good. Oh. Oh, that's it? Okay. Well, that's fun. It didn't look that great, but that's fun. Alright. Let's go. I'm going to try this combination again. I'm going to try something else because I couldn't... If I can't change the numbers and they're not giving me a hit, it's probably just, I don't know, something a little bit more simplistic. That's what I'm gonna guess. I think alright. So it was, oh, okay. No, other way. We're gonna just type it out. 1, 8, 9. This feels very wrong. 3. Because I'm not spinning in any other direction. 9.
Let's see. Miles said the song is on the 3rd roll. This must be it.
Mm-hmm. Alright. We're gonna go back out. Exit. Ooh. Alright. Turn around. We're gonna go into this one now. Beautiful. Oh, wait. Hold on.
The take-up dowel is broken.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I think we have to go to Elliot for this. Cause he had hi Starlight. Whatchamacallit? There's a tool in his shop that I know you can use for woodworking. Alright. Hello.
Alright, break time.
I found this strange hidden door in the haunted house. Problem is, it's locked. Do you have any idea what's behind it?
Ask Joy. That nutty professor father of hers always had these little secret projects going in the park, even after he sold his interest. Miss Santos didn't have the heart to boot him out.
This is what
I need to make a dowel to replace this broken one from the band organ. Would it be all right if I used your equipment? I won't make a mess, I promise.
Oh, sure. Got a lathe, wooden rods, safety goggles. Knock yourself out. I gotta go run an errand, though, so try not to cut off any appendages until I get back.
It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye.
Oh, I need to measure it, don't I?
Better leave these goggles here.
Alright, I'm gonna do this really quickly, and then I've been streaming for like... Oh, 1... We'll say 14? I don't know where that... Are these the dowel rods? Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hold on. Because it doesn't go up to 14. Alright, sorry, give me a second.
Better leave
BRB.
these goggles here.
I'm gonna do this, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. Alright, how long is it? Oh. Wait, why could I zoom in on the tape? Wait, hold on, go back. What?
You never know when you might need some tape.
Oh, okay. We've got... I don't know. We're gonna do 14. We're gonna say 14 for right now. I'm not entirely sure about that one. Nothing else. Okay, alright. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna say 8 inches. Let's try that. And then if that doesn't work, I'll try 14. Alright, sunglasses. Goggles.
Oops, I don't need another rod. I've already got one.
I know, I'm sorry, Nancy. Alright, let's try 8 inches first. Oh, hold on. Oh, I see. I hope this is right. I'm just kind of, it looks visually very similar.
That doesn't look right.
Can I put it back on there? Oh, I guess I can't. Okay. Wait, hold on.
Better
So,
leave these goggles here.
if I do this... Alright, I know what I have to do. I have to measure... Alright. So it starts at... 2.5? We'll go 3 to 11. We'll go 3 to 11. How about that? I don't think I can do 2.5. Can I do 2.5? Hold on. There we go.
That doesn't look right.
I don't know how it's
Better
supposed
leave
to...
these goggles here.
I'm not fully understanding how this is supposed to look. Well, maybe if I tape it, can I tape it? And will that change it? That's not doing anything. I've clicked on it so many times. Okay. 1 to, let's say 3. 1 to 3. And then... Oh, I don't know. 1 to 3. And... Can I... Wait, hold on. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Those look like horse tails.
They do. Oh, that was on accident. Okay. Ooh. Can I put tape on the dowel rod? Because I feel like I... Alright, hold on. Let's look at this. Alright, what about this? Okay. Nothing? Hold on. Nancy, why can't you measure this? Because I don't think my measurements are that off. Alright. Let's try this again. What, we had like 2.5 and we had like... Does anything change when I go down here? You know what? So I'm going to set it here. I want to see how much this actually cuts off. 2.5. There we go. That's it. Alright. Because it doesn't actually line up. It like cuts off more. Okay. Alright, this should be the last one, right? 11.5? Is that right?
That doesn't look right.
What? Alright. One more. I'll try this again. The 2 worked. The 2 worked. Maybe I didn't go far enough for 11. Alright. I wonder if this will change something? Like, let's see.
That looks perfect.
Oh! Whoops. I didn't know that. Okay.
Better leave these
Really?
goggles here.
Okay, yeah, no. That was very much on accident. Is that what it looked like? Oh, I guess it did. Okay. Well, I was just trying to get the whole thing to be an 11.5. Let's go put this on. Okay, that was good. Alright, let's go try this out. I wanna finish this puzzle and then I'm calling it. That was shocking. I did not expect that. I was like, not even. Oh, I guess, yeah, it needs the hook. Okay. Damn. Alright. And then if we just go out, roll.
This is where the air comes out.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's what these little guys are for.
I need to tape them to the pipes.
And I've got tape. Oh my gosh. Nancy. Alright. First 8. This, I feel like it's going to be fast. So I've got my notepad. I can't believe that came together. Oh my gosh. Alright, ready? A. E. D, E, E, F. Oh. Alright. A. E. D. A. E. D. E, F, E. Alright. A. E. D, E, F, E. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. Oh. Alright. I'll turn this off. Oh, we'll turn it back on. A. E. D, E, F, E. A. E. A, E. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're done. Alright, I don't care. I don't want to listen to this again. Let's go back. We're gonna go play this on the harmonica. I guess we can leave the paper there. I mean, it's not hurting nobody. Alright, let's go play this music. I want to see if I got it right. Alright, Joy. Listen to this. Listen to this. Ready?
Any luck?
Yes.
I think we're all set. I know the tune, and I've got a harmonica.
Play it for Miles and see what happens.
I will.
My oral sensors are ready.
Oh.
Suck it to me.
Okay. A. E. D. E. F. E. A. E.
Hooray!
That's it.
I remember that song. I did ride the carousel.
I hope she's
over
okay.
and over and over. Always the same horse. Always the same black horse.
You loved the carousel, and you loved one horse in particular. It was not the lead horse, and it was not spectacular, but you loved it, Joy. What was its name?
I can't remember.
Is the name important?
I am not programmed to continue unless and until you remember the name of that horse. You loved it so much that your mother bought it for you.
She was the one who bought the horse off the carousel? That's interesting. The park must have a record of that transaction.
I haven't seen it, but you're right. It must be around here somewhere.
All right. I'll be
get
back
back to you as soon as I can.
I really appreciate your help.
All right. I feel like that has been fairly successful, so I'm going to load and save. All right. Oh, you can see my old. See, this is where I played like 5 things. Or a little bit into it. Anyway. I guess that maybe I played farther than I thought. I don't know. Anyway. We are gonna call this, harmonica. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. So, thank you for watching. That was a lot longer than I was expecting, but I think it's pretty fun. Again, I think I said this in the beginning. If you want to see some horror games, because Nancy Drew's got somewhat of a creepy vibe, but I actually do really like playing horror, and you have a specific game you'd like to watch, please put it. I've got a little suggestion box, so throw that in the suggestion box. I also, like I said, I'm working on figuring out how I can stream Silent Hill. I think I just have to figure out some stuff with the, I have it, just being able to capture it. But anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, and if you're watching the VOD, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. It was pretty fun, but I will be back soon. Have a good night. Bye.